like for the full year basically.
Gotcha. Well, we get an arena up and we get some things underway. And are there specific things that you're looking to work on here? I mean, oh, you're doing modern, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
Cool, go ahead.
But, there's 3 that I could find. However, this one right here is the main one that I wanted to look at. Like one of them, like words. Like I feel like the other 2 are not as good as this one. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we'll just get through as many as we can in our hour here.
Yeah. So that one, I have to find the other 2. Yeah, because there's 2 here on this YouTube channel. Then there's one that I believe is just a Twitch clip. Or a Twitch like thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me share my screen here.
Yeah, just trying to find the other one as well.
Okay. Can you see?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's go through it. All right. PT is a weird matchup. It's not the worst. Like, I don't think it's among our worst top 3 matchups, but I do think we probably slight lose. We can do okay against Squirtle if we focus really, really hard on spacing. And like we need to always be playing at the tip of the sword, and then when they start, anti-airing or pushing their way in through it, we gotta react based on how we think they're gonna try to break our space.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
know
see.
for me, there's definitely a lot of really bad matchups that I'm very well aware of, because there's a bunch of people in this in the region that I'm in that all have like really good matchups against. There's Roy, there's
Mhm.
Politano, there's Joker, and then there's BT as well.
Yeah, I mean, Squirtle's annoying. He's basically like, you want to play it like the Pikachu matchup or maybe the Pichu matchup, except they don't have T-Jolt, and because they don't have T-Jolt, it's not quite as scary.
I know
Um,
yeah, there's multiple Pikachu's in this area as well. Like I fought I fought Pikachu enough to know well, I still feel like I'm trying to learn how to fight against Pikachu.
it's definitely a process.
Yeah, it just at least from my experience, it seems like you just have to let them approach you. You can't really
Absolutely,
approach
yeah.
them.
And you have to let them approach you, and you have to force them to approach you in ways that aren't just like free for them. Like you can't
Yeah.
shield much. You have to be all about movement and mixing up and trying to mix them up with where you're going to be.
Yeah, that is
Uh,
something I don't really do at all. I don't really shield or
yeah,
dodge at all.
you don't want to shield much in that matchup or this one honestly. Any character that can get 50% off a grab and is way faster than you, shielding is just going to put you in a bad spot most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, well the problem is I don't really shield or dodge period. I don't really just I've just gotten very used to avoiding attacks rather than shielding it or dodging him.
Yeah, and I think there's something wrong with that depending on the matchup, but you definitely should be, shielding and maybe even parrying sometimes. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and start breaking this down by interactions. Okay, I like this Nair here. You didn't quite hit him with it. If you're gonna go for the back hit like that, try to just catch him with the very tip of the sword. Um, so this Nair here, Squirtle, his moves have very little end lag, so going for little whiff punishes like this is often just gonna get you blown up. But I understand what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, so one thing about Squirtle is you need to respect his burst range, right? So Squirtle can either dash attack in this area, down tilt here. You can see my mouse.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, F tilt here. But he also has his fair, which is going to take up this entire area right here, right? So we cannot jump in this area. Anytime a character has a really, really solid anti-air that they can just react to your jump with, Ike only Ike does not really have good rising aerials, right? He's all about the falling nairs and the falling up airs.
Yeah.
So when you jump, you're always going to be waiting to be falling to do your aerial, pretty much. So he's going to be trying to anti-air you by fairing here, and you'll see that here. Okay, he used a nair because you were much closer to him, but they're going to be trying to snuff you out with rising hitboxes. So your counter to that is to just be very aware of where his space is, do a lot of jumping backwards and using aerials to try to outspace him with your big sword. And you have to try to anti-air his anti-air.
Yeah.
And to do that, you either need to be using up tilt at really like specific times, or you need to be fading back and using the tip of your sword with aerials. I use fair a lot in matchups like this. I don't really approach with it, but I use it to catch enemy approaches because it just has so much range. Okay, so yeah, with that bear too, it's just he can threaten the area in the air around him so well. So you got to be really really careful. That was good. Okay, now the Ivy's out. Ivy, a character where you just need to be really really cognizant of his tools. It's not too bad for Ike, but he again has really really good anti-air, so you have to play a little bit grounded. The thing about Ivy though is it's a lot easier to whiff punish this character than it is Squirtle. So
Yeah, I've noticed that. I noticed that every single time I play against Quick Trios, because we're both on the same crew battle team,
hmm
that essentially once he switches off Squirtle, it definitely is a lot easier for me.
yeah, so Ivy's if you can catch on to their razor leaf timings and things, you can actually whiff punish them and get in. But a good Ivy will bait you in and then anti-air you, so you got to be really careful approaching.
Yeah.
This is a perfect tomahawk grab opportunity, uh, but you just didn't pull the trigger, right? You know what I mean
Yeah.
when I say tomahawk grab?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you see
Yeah.
him scared, waiting to out of shield you like this, just do a fastball and just grab him. This would have worked 100% of the time.
Yeah. It's just that I'm one who doesn't really trust the grab most of the time. Here I probably should have, but it was the first time I did it. I wanted to see what he was gonna do first.
Yeah, I understand that. Because he could have nared out a shield or something. But yeah, these are the times when you want to find tomahawk grabs. Anytime you
Yeah.
condition them to think you're going to land with an aerial, that's when you want to start grabbing. Yeah, so there's that anti-air I was talking about. You got to just be. You can't jump in this close proximity to your opponent. You need to be jumping. You need to be like over here when you do your jumps and try to catch their approaches. And then if they're backing up, you can try to catch them with like an overshoot nair or a dash attack or something. But just
Yeah.
being right here and jumping is always going to be super dangerous against characters who can cover that area very well, like Ivysaur or Squirtle. Okay, that's a good grab. You've noticed his Ivy shields a lot, right? So this is
Yeah.
when I'm thinking I'm gonna get a ton of grabs on this guy. Okay, nice, get the fair. I don't mind this. Oh, it was really close to working too. You're behind in percent, and he's looking scared, so I could definitely understand going off here. And you were pixels off, so I don't mind it. You make sure you're not doing this every time or even often, right? I feel like these runoff fairs like this are very risky, so only do them when you feel like you have a good read on whether it's going to work or not.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you,
the thing with that, I normally do that because like as you saw me coming back, I basically had the sword above where he was going to jump
yeah,
up
it
because
was good.
a lot basically like if he tried to punish me for it, he was gonna either possibly catch me or more likely get spiked for it.
Yeah, I mean it's Ivysaur, so he can just get above you and dare. But I think that this was a good time to go for the fair. You just can't do it much because it's so easy to get exploited by Ivysaur with Ike when you're
Yeah.
off stage. So you got to be really careful you don't get reversaled. Okay, so he's still shielding a lot. I like that fake into dash attack. That was good. Nice timing. Love to see it. That one's just like the timing's great there, but that it's always going to be a little lucky, right? So
Yeah.
what I look for is are you reacting to the fact that it hit in time, and you totally did, which is good. You know what I mean? It's like you might
Yeah.
not be expecting it to hit, but you do have time to react to the hit and get your follow up, which you did.
Yeah.
You can never be 100% consistent with those down tilts because it's only active for 2 frames, but you know You can get better at them for sure. That was good. Okay, he's scared now. So, oh, okay. I like that. Again, you got to be really careful going for those, but the two times you've done it so far, it's worked out fine. If I'm him, I'm looking for an up air, right? You've been jumping a lot. He should be trying to anti-air you with an up air. He's playing a little too scared of shield, but he does find that grab. Okay. Okay, almost caught the switch. Up tilted the wrong way. That's good spacing right there. You see the difference between this and your jumps where you were like right up in his face? So
Yeah.
this is where you want to be jumping, because here you might bait him into thinking he can anti-air you when he can't, which is exactly what you did. You were at the perfect spacing to get a hit on him instead, and it almost killed. Really good stuff. Oh, I really like that. That's pretty. That's a difficult catch you just made. Good stuff. He doesn't have a jump, but he's Ivy Source, so he's fine. Okay. I normally don't like this, but I think in this situation here, where he's at 112 and you're at 1%, this is a great play, right? I don't like to rely on Ether because, like, imagine if you were both at 100 and he fell out, right? So I
And
would
he would.
usually, yeah, I would usually try to find a bear here or something. But I think in this situation, the Ether is way easier to space. It catches more options. I think this is a really smart play, and I really like your decision making to go for it. Ether generally pretty unreliable as a kill option like that because it's so unsafe and so slow. But in that case, it was good because your risk is so much lower being at 1%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I always SDI up and away here or down and away, and it can get you. They can still follow you and get a combo, but it'll force them to do a slightly less damaging combo. So that's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah. I always try to do down and away because I think if I go upward, it's just I get like water gun later on.
Yeah, yeah. Down and away is good too. Okay, nice parry. I hate that. Okay, you've got to be spacing these against Squirtles. Out of shield's just too good. Um,
Yeah.
I think his Nair is like really fast. So Squirtle Nair is frame 4, so that means frame 7 out of shield. So unless you are like perfectly spacing your Nairs on his shield, that's always going to hit you. So you got to be, or if you're perfectly low spacing, you'll be able to shield. But if you tipper it, then he won't be able to Nair you because you'll just be out of range. So you want to always be trying to tipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a matchup where Squirtle has better mobility, better combos, arguably better kill power, better rising aerials, really good falling aerials. So the one thing that you have on him is your range, right? So you need to play to your strengths as best you can. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I like your mixing here. He has shown that he's a guy who's willing to hold shield a whole lot, though. So I think if you go for a few more grabs in these situations, you're going to scare people out of shield more, and your dash attacks are going to work more.
Yeah. For me, I just really don't trust grab most of the time. It just.
Yeah, unfortunately, our grab kind of sucks, but it is a necessary tool that we have to use. Like right here, this should have been a grab, right? He's just gonna hold shield forever if you don't start grabbing, and you can just do an up throw fair here and put him in a really bad situation. I like the repeat jab though. That was kind of clever.
Because what I've seen from some people is that it's either if you
Oof.
do like a repeat jab, you either it's I forgot who I saw it from, but like someone's like, oh yeah, if you do first two hits of jab, but then hit all three hits the jab, you might actually like poke shield against some characters.
Yeah, yeah. The hitbox is kind of weird, but there's also to keep in mind is it's minus 20 on shield, but you can hit jab 3 at any time. So they can't really react to whether you're going to hit jab 3 or not. And then you just went for another quick option to check them, trying to get the timing right. It's just really hard to time a defensive option against it. So
Yeah,
I think it's a clever little mix up. I do wish we got a little more reward off of it, but yeah. All right, nice up tilt, catching him, jumping in. It was good. You're playing the
Yes.
matchup pretty well.
I mean, I kind of know the matchup pretty well.
Good.
He's-
Okay. Yeah. See, you see how it's always these nairs that are getting you blown up. Pretty much anytime you're naring and you're first off, you're not really low enough here. You know, you're wasting a few frames by being high off the ground, right?
Yeah, things I'm trying to mix up when I hit Nair so I don't get parried that often.
Yeah, I understand this, but you're only mixing it by like 1 or 2 frames here, which means most parries are still going to work anyway. If you're going to do this, I would mix up whether or not you fast fall and mix up which aerial you do. So like a bear or a nair. But this isn't enough of a
If I
mix up to be worth it.
okay,
You see what I mean? Like you're mixing it up by like 2 frames, right? So you're really, the parry window is like 10 frames or something. So they're still going to parry you, and you're landing unsafely. So you need to mix up your timings more if
okay,
if it's going to be a mix. Plus, you should just space further from Squirtle whenever possible. Okay. Nothing horrible yet. You've just had a few unfortunate interactions. Okay, I really like that Nair. Just barely missed. Squirtle's tiny. Yeah, you see, it's always those Nairs. Those are what's losing you neutral, right? So you need to be tippering your sword whenever you can, or just land on him less. I feel like you're trying to land on him at a disadvantage a lot when instead you could just be resetting, going back to neutral, and trying to find your opening that way. Because you just have fewer options when you try to swing at a disadvantage. That one was good. Why did that one work and the others didn't? It's just because you caught him in lag, right? You caught him whiffing.
yeah,
So, good. Yep. See, it's the same thing over and over, right?
yeah.
Every single time it's these unsafe nairs on his shield that are getting you blown up. You gotta watch him. Okay. I would do everything in my power to avoid having to up B here. Um, one thing you could do is you don't even have to air dodge here. You could have just charged a quick draw and gone straight to ledge.
Yeah, I see that now. I think I just panicked and didn't think I
Yeah,
had a jump, so I did that.
you still did a reasonably good job just mixing up, but
Yeah,
that will
and also like
you will die in matchups like this.
yeah, I also was like when I was doing it, I basically try to make sure it landed on stage in case
Hmm.
Wargun did push me.
Okay, so we need to think about the risk reward of this dash tech. Um, if it hits, you get what 20% and an advantage state. That's pretty nice. But if it misses, you really should die. Like he should up smash you out of shield here, right?
Yeah,
He doesn't. I think he just grabs. But I think back throw might kill you anyway.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it does.
So the risk reward of this dash tech doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Um, you're very close to getting a true punish, so I can understand why you were tempted to do it. But just a dash grab here, right, is going to be out quicker, so it'll catch his in lag. It's going to give you more reward because you get down throw up. You get like down throw up air fair here, right?
Yeah,
And it's way less risky. If you whiff a grab, he can maybe grab you, but he can't like up smash you or anything like that. And he also has to react much faster.
I mean in this
Also,
case grab. Yeah, in this case grab would still kill me, but yeah,
yeah,
I see
but
what you mean.
but he would have had to spot dodge or something, right? Like because grab beats shield, so it's not like he can just land in shield frame one. So I think a dash grab here to catch this landing makes way more sense, and you should save these dash attack attempts for when they're gonna kill. Because all you're doing is you're spending your read, right? You're spending this particular interaction, and you gotta save this. Make sure he's not ready for it when it's gonna kill, because it's one of your best ways to find those
Yeah,
kills.
yeah. Because I know for me, I don't really go for dash grab because I've just had it fail so many times that I just don't think it's worth it.
I understand what you mean, but at higher level, you're gonna have to use grabs. It's just they it's too easy to beat someone who doesn't grab,
Yeah,
especially Ike. People are just gonna shield and they're gonna parry you and they're gonna out of shield you. It's just not gonna work.
Okay.
So it's just an unfortunate shortcoming in the character, but like his grab works enough. Like you can catch someone who's just sitting there shielding.
Yeah.
90% of the time it works fine. It's just that 10% that's really frustrating. Okay. Oh, you popped right out. All right, so our main focus here needs to be getting back onto stage. Okay. I feel like in this whole situation, you're really focused on trying to retake center instead of just, you could just go to ledge. Like that air dodge is really going to get you blown up 90% of the time. Just going to ledge is going to be way better. Because yeah, you're just in disadvantage and you're just getting kind of overwhelmed over and over again because your hitboxes are too slow to swing at a disadvantage at Squirtle like this.
Yeah. I know that's one of the things I've had problems with is just bad disadvantage and not knowing what to do for that.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing I could say is just go to ledge. You know, there's no reason not to just go to ledge
Okay.
like 90% of the time in that situation because you're just he has to ledge trap you there. You're forcing him to do something difficult, ledge trapping, versus something easy, which is reacting to your directional air dodge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So normally I'd be a little like, I'm not sure about this, but it's been working on him so consistently that I can definitely see why you would go for it. But Squirtle has a lot of, much better airspeed and decent mix-ups. One thing Squirtle doesn't have is an easy way to reversal you. If it was Ivysaur, I would be really wary going off like this. But Squirtle, I can definitely see why you would do it, and it worked out.
Yeah. Like honestly, I feel like I've played Quick Tricks enough to know when to go for it, when to not go for it.
Yeah, a lot of it's going to be matchup specific or specific stuff against someone you're used to playing. This is a really
Yeah.
good up air. This is the spacing I was talking about. Okay. It would have been really good, but you had so much forward momentum, right, that you ended up drifting into grab range. And Charizard has a really high grab range too. Make sure you're holding
Yeah.
left during these so that you don't like drift into them like this, because it was almost a really well spaced up air. You had the right idea. It was just barely misspaced. You can combo this up air into an up tilt. That right there. That's a free up tilt or down tilt.
Well, I was expecting him to switch, which he did switch,
Yeah, but
but
it's a true
I
combo.
just, yeah, I just,
Yeah, you held shield instead of just going for the up tilt, right?
yeah,
I mean, even if he switches, like you catching the switch is going to get you what, like the same thing you would have gotten from the true combo anyway, right? So
yeah,
just go for the true combo. And if you down tilted in that situation, you could either go for a Nair on the plat and get a really big extension, or you could just do a bear, just free damage.
yeah,
See, if this was a turnaround grab, because man, he favors shield a lot. If you had turnaround grabbed him here instead of F tilting, it works 90% of the time. Like this guy is just always shielding because he knows you're not going to grab him.
yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Same situation, right? Unsafe landing, get out of shielded. Over and over again. So we really need to get that habit under control.
yeah.
I like the idea. You were just a little bit slow. Like I was absolutely thinking, oh, uppy here. But I think you just, oh no, it was just the in lag of your fair. Yeah. Ivy recovery just too fast. Okay. Good try, but I'm not so sure about this fair, mainly because it's not going to kill, right? At 60, this is never going to kill. And if he just gets back to stage first, and then if he just does an immediate jump dare, you die. So the risk reward is really bad. I think if it was at
Uh,
like 90 and you would have killed him, it would have been worth it.
I also think that if he tried to immediately jump right there, he would still get hit by the sword that was right above him.
Yeah, but just not quite. Even if he got hit, though, it's like it still wouldn't kill. So if it
Yeah,
wouldn't kill and you might die if you go for it, it's probably not worth it. There, if you had just like look at all these opportunities for tomahawks. He's always if you're above him here, he's shielding. That's just this particular player is always going to shield because he's looking for that out of shield. If you had just turned around and grabbed him here, free opening.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got back thrown in the scramble. That's a
Yeah.
good
That
grab.
that yeah, that was kind of the grab I was talking about before. It was like the oh, I'll try dash grab, then it just whiffs
Yeah,
because I just do it way too early.
just got to work on getting consistent with it then, because it's really, it's necessary. Ike's grab game is really good. Like his grab sucks, but his actual grab game is very good. Nice. Yeah, can't find the kill. Got to be looking for the, yeah, good advantage state. Oh, that that was good. That I feel like normally I would comment on this, but I feel like this is just you knowing the player really well, right?
Yeah.
This is you being like, I know it's not. I know PT likes to do this. It's I know Quick Tricks is going to switch here, right? So
Yeah.
I think this is a really good play, heads up play based on information that I don't have that you have. So no comment. Good stuff.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny after this that he was talking about that. Yeah, I'm trying to mix it up, but I guess you just called that out again.
Mm-hmm. Grab. You got to grab. You got to grab sometimes. It's just you're just not doing it, and it's costing you.
Yeah.
Another one. There we go. That time you did it, and it worked.
Yeah, 'cause I think at this point I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna try and start grabbing to see if it'll actually do anything.
Yep, it definitely will. Ooh, good tech. Gotta avoid the tech jump when possible, though. That puts you in a scary situation. You know about tech jumps versus normal techs, right?
I have no idea the difference and don't know how to change it.
If you're holding up during a tech or jump, this will happen.
Oh,
If your stick is neutral and you're not holding jump, you'll just tech right here and just be able to like grab ledge. So
huh.
yeah, because you tech jumped, you kind of panicked and you did this air dodge that got you punished. Another option would have been you could have just quick drawed straight to ledge, or you could have air dodged lower and gone to ledge. But overall, it's good that you
Yeah.
teched it. Yep, he's looking for those jumps. He knows. So we got to start playing a little more grounded and calling out their anti-airs. Okay, we let him out of the corner here, using your pressure. Yeah.
That was supposed to be fall
Ooh.
off the platform back here. Second one did it, but
Yeah. Not so bad. Still winnable, honestly. You can win this off one nair. Ooh, that's a really scary high up B, like or high side B, because if he doesn't raise a leaf here, he just up airs you and you die. Oh, I like that down tilt a lot. Okay, catching his landing, holding center. Ooh, if that down tilt hits, it could be killed. Oh, really scary to go off against Charizard like that. Charizard has multiple jumps and that scary up B, and you are at kill percent, so be careful. Oh,
yeah,
you should be dead. You might
yeah,
be
I'm dead here.
you might be dead
No,
to the grab, but yeah, you would have died to the to up smash a while ago if he was going for them. So we gotta be really careful with our landings. Charizard spacing is so important because he's got that huge grab and that really big up smash. So if he's shielding, you gotta hit the tip of your sword every time.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a smart attempt at a grab. It didn't
yeah.
work this
I think
time
that
just because he happened to fair, but this
yeah,
is when you should.
I think this is the step where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start trying grab a lot more than I have been
Yeah.
because it's been not working without grab.
So this would have worked, but you went for dash grab instead of turning around and grabbing. So dash grab is much slower. Um, and one thing you might want to practice is doing like slight inputs on the left stick because they'll allow you to turn around without dash grabbing, which normal grab is frame 7, dash grab is frame 10, right? So I'm pretty sure that a normal grab here would have worked. But yeah, he catches your dash grab. See the difference?
Yeah,
Okay, I like the jab checks you're doing.
yeah. I've just noticed that against I guess I know against like Squirtle and stuff that matching jab after they do like down tilt or something to try and get a grab, it just tends to catch them a lot.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's not that fast as frame 4, but frame 4 is still faster than a lot of their tilts, so it's what we got. It's the only scrap tool we have that can contest some of Squirtle's frame data. Okay. Some of these could be down tilts though. When you're spaced like this and you know the jab's gonna miss anyway, if you just down tilt here, that hits, right?
Yeah, I was just more thinking that he's gonna run in and grab, so I just started mashing the jab.
Yeah.
Just kind of a panic option.
Ooh, okay. So you spaced this one low enough that you were able to spot dodge the grab. This should just be a down tilt. Obviously you did it the wrong way, but F tilt's too slow. Either jab or down tilt are what you got to do if you bait out these spot dodges. Because look, even if you had faced this the right way, he would have had he would have had plenty of time to shield, right?
Yeah,
Like if you look at this, he's already able to shield here, and your hitbox is not out yet. So
yeah,
definitely be down tilting or jabbing if you call out a spot dodge like that. I like that idea. I don't think that was a bad dash tech. Almost worked. Okay, great tomahawk. Nice. He's in danger. He should switch. Yeah. All right, we gotta respect Ivysaur's big aerials. Oh, that's a grab. I mean, down tilt worked, but this is a guaranteed grab punish, and down tilt was a little bit of a read. Look, he started to jump. That's why you caught this down tilt.
ah,
But you got pretty good reward off of it. Ooh, okay, so these are really scary. You should die
yeah.
here. If you, yeah, you
I
do. Yeah, I mean, you were close to hitting it, but because of how fast Ivysaur's tether is, this is never going to be consistent, right? You might hit this
yeah,
like half the time, and you know you're dead if it misses. So I think maybe do this a little bit less and just focus, like just be on stage and focus on ledge trapping, honestly.
yeah.
It's going to
I think
help you
that's
a
kind
lot.
of yeah. I'm not that great at ledge trapping, so I don't really do it that often.
Yeah, I feel like against better players, you're going to have to work in more grabs and more ledge traps. This is another situation where the up tilt doesn't make sense risk reward wise because it's not going to kill. You're never killing in Charizard at 97 with up tilt, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I did it here.
Um, but like look at how scared he is. So just yeah, more grabs, more grabs. Gonna be doing so much for your play if you just scare him out of shield. Because what the grabs do is they make the rest of your moves hit more because they're scared of getting grabbed.
Yeah,
Okay, I like that late back air. Almost worked. All right, got a little lucky there, but it was still well timed. I don't really like going for Eruption against Charizard. It's not that it can't work, it's that his up is really fast and it's not ever going to be consistent. If anything, I just go for a Dare because you get like the same reward, better reward even for less commitment.
yeah,
Okay, good F tilt. Yeah, because see, now you're getting punished. If this was a Dare, you would not get punished, right?
yeah,
That could have just been a kill with up B here. This is definitely etherable, but you spot dodged instead. I like the up throw. Ooh, kill him? Not quite. I'm glad you didn't try to force the punish on that um, flame charge or whatever it's called. Like a lot of players would have tried to make this dash tag happen even though it was never happening, right? And then you would have gotten punished
yeah.
for it.
I saw him like there's no one gonna catch the flare blitz. I'm
Yeah.
not chasing that down like that.
I'm glad that you didn't get greedy and you stayed aware, and it paid off. So good stuff. That was a nice little bit of footsies there to find that dash tag.
I do believe if I remember how
There
this
we
ended
go.
before.
You see how good these grabs are? Like, bam. One thing though, that you could be doing is if you full hop up air and land on the plat, you get a fair and it's guaranteed true.
Oh,
Yeah, so you could have him at 30 here instead of 22.
yeah. I just was thinking of what it could go for, and I didn't think I could do that.
Yep, anytime you get a grab under a plat at like 0 to 30, or well, not 0, because if you have rage, you can get it at 0, but it kind of works in general like 10 to 30. If you get a grab under a plat, you should be able to get down throw up air, fair, or bear, depending on where they DI. Sometimes you can
Yeah.
get down throw up air, and then keep juggling them, and that's really good too. Okay, good dash tech. Really scary situation for him. Ooh, this is so scary for you though. A better Ivysaur, no offense to Quick Tricks, would have killed you here. You would have gotten. He would have immediately jump dunked you or something. There's no way you would have gotten away with this. So you gotta be really, really careful. I mean, obviously, if he's not calling it out, then you can be a little riskier. But in general, don't make this your game plan against Pokemon Trainer, okay? Because it's not going to work against Pokemon trainers who know how to beat Ike's recovery.
Yeah.
Wow, what what just happened there?
Yeah, apparently there's a hitbox, or if you hit him right there, you go straight up.
That's so weird. These high recoveries are costing you a bit, by the way. You didn't
The
really
thing is,
have a choice here, but the reason why is because you committed so early to quick draw. A lot of times, if you just go low and then you just do a jump quick draw low, that'll bail you out without having to try to go high or play this like 50-50 game. The double jump 50-50 game is not bad, but it is bad against characters with projectiles like this because he can just
yeah,
force you to do something predictable and then punish you for it, right? There's really like you're kind of dead here the second you lock into this quick draw, right? There's like not really anything you can do because this razor leaf covers low, and if you hit the razor leaf, you have no jump, so you die. If you go, and so you're forced to release early, and he just kills you for it.
yeah,
So it's a lot better sometimes to just not double jump immediately, go low, and do double jump quick draw to ledge, or double jump air dodge to ledge instead.
okay,
It's just one of those things that good players cover a lot. Like he did a really good job covering you there. But bad players let you go high all the time. Good players aren't going to let you do that. There we go. Love it. And you know, eruption wouldn't have even killed here unless you got like significant charge on it, right? So dare is just better.
yeah,
Okay. I really don't mind jab at a scramble. I think it makes sense. This is another situation where you could have just done down throw up air fair or bear, right? Or he did I didn't. So you could actually do down throw up air, and it would have been guaranteed true. But you found a nice little juggle anyway, so no big deal. Still, you know, take the true combos if you got them, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Because
and
I know
then
I could do.
you've been doing a much better job of not landing on a shield like this, but then you did it again, got out of shielded. That's a grab. You okay, so you should be noting one thing about this player, right? Whenever he does something unsafe, he doesn't spot dodge, he doesn't roll, he almost always shields, right? And a big part of that is because you haven't been grabbing him, but also I think he just has a shield habit, okay?
Yeah,
So anytime you see him whiff a big move like this, you should be thinking, okay, time to grab.
I think I did go for a grab right there as well. I just got
Yeah,
hit with
you
back
just
air.
you were not confident in your read. So you tried to, you know, you wasted a bunch of time and then he got the back air out, right?
Yeah,
It's better to go for a bad option quickly than no, it's better to go for a bad option confidently than to waffle and then go for the good option, right?
yeah,
Okay, I don't like this ether at all. The risk reward doesn't make sense, right? You could take huge damage for it. He goes for a kind of small punish, but he could have done much more here. And it's a, you know, he's not going to die or anything. So why go for ether? I feel like it definitely is not the play in neutral like that unless you have like a really, really strong read on what your opponent's going to do.
yeah.
Ooh, scary. Yeah, just go to ledge. Oh, can we get a punish? Not quite. Again, I like that you respected the fact that you couldn't punish him there. Wow. Do you ever just get jealous of some characters' grabs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was like not that crazy, but man, Ike's grab would not have hit there. Oh, see, these are getting you blown up. Again, just go to ledge. Don't be afraid to just go to ledge. It's much less scary than trying to land on stage like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice parry. Oh, gotta hit those because man, is that a bad situation for him. You've scared him into a bad option. Got to make sure we get those punishes. It was very close though, so totally okay. Okay, nice. You pressured his shield. Got the shield poke. Don't get flare blitzed. Oh
And
no.
air plus first.
I could see it coming a mile away, and so could you. That's why you air dodged. If you neutral air dodge here, you're fine. But yeah,
Yeah. The thing is, I wasted my jump. I didn't think I could get back if I just I just don't know the timing for neutral air dodge. I normally like directional air dodge. Just
yeah. If you air dodged down even and just like went to ledge, like down and in, you would have been fine. But it was close. You can totally beat this guy. I again my main tips are grab more, understand that he likes to shield, and grab more, and then punish him for and then once you grab him and you make him feel unsafe in shield, that's when you can start going for more dash attacks and like delayed bears and things like that.
yeah.
Still though, good stuff. Very, very close to winning. Okay. And you wanted to we probably only have time for like one game.
Yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna show you the Twitch one
Okay.
because I'm gonna be honest, the one that I have there is it gets to play. This is like the like Arcadian we had where like all the PR players couldn't play and stuff. This is the game that I definitely feel like I was a lot better than other player, and it's basically just me. There's no like disadvantage of me. It's just me like kind of wailing on this one guy.
Okay. By the way, I gotta let you know I accidentally wasn't recording the video. I was just recording audio. Do you still want the audio?
Yeah, I still want the audio. I can try and
Try and
follow
match that,
along
yeah.
with it.
Sorry, that's really unfortunate. I just didn't have the window capture pulled up. But, all the advice is still in there. So,
Where is it? Jesus. This one? I don't think it's this one. Okay. Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. Okay. There's the Twitch clip, and it is, let's see, it's roughly at 40 minutes. Oh, 40 minutes is when the
okay.
first game was.
Got an ad,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. It's like 36-ish minutes is when the first game started. 37 minutes is when it starts.
Okay.
Yeah, because this game it was me versus someone called Fredbot who played Kazuya. I beat him the first game, that he switched to Falco, which I don't see him play ever. And I don't think I think it was just a character he's trying out.
Okay. And you don't want to watch the Kazuya set? Or
I think the Kazuya set is probably the better one because I don't think he played
okay, okay.
Falco that often.
Gotcha. Kazuya is an interesting character. We really gotta be very mindful of our spacing and super smart in our decision making because a really good Kazuya can just explode us.
Yeah.
And also can invuln through our nair, which is really frustrating. Let's see how it goes. Okay, you just can't play this way against Kazuya. You just can't do it. Um, you could literally die for this, and you're about
Yeah.
to take a ton of damage. So yeah, the fact that you only took 35 there is a miracle. So taking big risks like this, like think about the risk reward of this. I know you're trying to surprise him, but the reward is what, like 7% from an uncharged quick draw, and the risk is huge. And a lot of Kazuya's like play entirely with punish, so they're going to be ready, and they're just going to be sitting here waiting for this. So, got to be really,
Okay.
really safe with your risk reward.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Kazuya is terrifying, and you really you got to play passive. Okay, yeah. Um, again, like he just can box with you so well. Like Kazuya's got way better frame data and way better reward per hit, so you need to be spacing the tip of your sword instead of trying to land just on him like that.
Okay.
So yeah, like this, your spacing was decent, but it was decently low, but you really ought to be trying to hit him with the tip of your sword whenever possible.
All right.
And I don't know why he up threw, because if he does down throw electric there, you could die. But okay, I like the grab. All right. All right, I think he misinput, but good punish. All right, he has no jump, so what are we going to do now? Yeah, okay. That was a really bad air dodge from him, but you did a good job baiting it out and reacting to it. So I always just go, does that work?
For his count for him like using uppy, I'm pretty sure it does. I've used against my friend who's done that before, who
Gotcha.
also plays Kazuya.
I think Kazuya can choose where to go with his uppy a little too much for this, like, unless you're very sure he's going low and you know the timing. This is just going to be really, really risky. Because he should just down smash and kill you here. His down
Yeah,
smash
I'm
is
pretty.
invulnerable,
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's kind of why I was well aware of that. That's kind of why I had space uppy way out there, so down smash wouldn't hit me.
yeah, that helps, but it doesn't completely fix the problem. He can still down smash you if he spaces really well. Ooh, okay. I don't mind that up smash, but unfortunately, you might die for it.
Yeah, I had no idea why I did that up smash.
I mean, it was a good read. Like you were right about what he was gonna do, and it would have killed. But you need to. If you had done it right here, you would have covered way more of his options. But instead, you just weren't close enough. He doesn't have the best air drift, and he had no double jump, so I actually think it was a pretty good up smash. You just didn't space it quite right.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this going high habit, it can work against players who aren't that good, but you're gonna get exploded for it against slightly better players, so you gotta be really careful. Also, this double jump quick draw thing. If a good Kazi is just going to laser you here because you're in a completely predictable spot. So yeah, go low way more if you can afford to.
Okay.
Good dash tech. I don't mean ether when I say go low. I mean go low and either quick draw low or
Yeah.
air dodge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really like this smash attack just because it doesn't kill. If you have a read that it's going to work, which you definitely do, uh,
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really know why I did smash attack. I was kind of surprised he fell into it
yeah, I mean it's not the worst because you're kind of scaring him, but it's save it for when it'll kill, right?
like
Oh
this.
wow, that's aggressive. I like your spacing though.
Yeah. My friend who plays Kazuya tends to laser out there to kind of
Yeah,
sit there and have more time to think, which is why I'm
a
like,
lot
oh,
of
I can just
Kazuyas
do
do.
this.
Yeah, that's good. Definitely be careful. This is putting yourself in a horribly vulnerable position, and good Kazuyas who don't autopilot options are going to call you out for it. But if you knew it was going to work, you were confident, then it was good. You know, there are three parts to any read, right? There's the risk. There was a pretty high risk. Reward, there was also a really high reward. And then there's how confident you are, right? So if you were really confident, then this was totally worth it. But you got to balance those three factors anytime you're trying to make a big decision like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Good spacing. He's really, yeah, I don't think he's Electric Wind God fisted you in neutral like at all, which is what he should be just looking for the whole time. I feel like he's not very confident in his electrics, and you're getting away with a lot because of it. So you need to not, you're doing a good job beating this guy, right? Like you've caught on to what he likes to do, and you're doing a good job punishing him. But don't generalize this to all Kazuya's, because Kazuya can do so much more than this.
Yeah.
I like the down tilts a lot. Your down tilts are really clean. I still think you're too aggressive off stage. Again, it's just something that's going to work against not that great players, but you're going to get exploded for it against good players.
Yeah.
But it works against this guy. So good stuff. That was good. So we have about 10 minutes left. We can either look at one more or we can just talk or, yeah, what do you want to do?
Guess we can just finish up the game because I think the next game's like roughly.
Okay, you want to watch the Falco one?
Yeah.
All right. Falco's an interesting character. He doesn't have the safest pressure, but we don't have the best out of shield, so it kind of balances
Yeah.
out to him still being able to
Oh
pressure
yeah.
us pretty good.
Oh yeah. No, I'm well aware. There's a really good Falco in this area.
You're going for some nasty stuff here.
Oh no, he dies. He dies off our first interaction.
Yeah, this is okay. So you hit jab, no tech, nair, sour spot, dare, fair. Then do we get the ether? Oh, that's good. He's dead. That was
Yep.
disgusting. Got to see that again. Nair, sour spot, dare perfectly sets you up for the double jump fair. Then you hold ledge and you perfectly time it. This is a really scary bear to go for, by the way, because if he hits you and you mistime it, you die even at like 0 because of the spike. But
Yeah.
still, really well played from a technical perspective, and that was pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Okay. He's not reacting to your ether. He's trying to guess.
Yeah.
You can so
I know.
consistently dare it with Falco, or with any character really, that
Yeah. I know. I know for me in this region, I've basically scared a lot of people to not try to spike me, because I tend to do a lot higher than anyone expects.
yeah, that's the one mix-up you have, and it's good that you're doing it. Again, though, they can just kind of catch on, and ether is totally reactable. Like they don't have to guess what height you're doing; they can just react. So it's on them for missing it. It's good that you're
Yeah.
mixing it up, but there's only so much you can do, and they can adapt for all of it. Ooh, nasty punish. Oh, you're just doing all the fun things.
Yeah.
Can
I
you hit the
saw him
dare
actually
though?
trying it.
Oh, he's dead.
No, he does. He doesn't have a jump.
Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he jumped way out there.
Okay, I like that attempt at the back hit nair. Going high here is going to get you killed so much. I know you're just kind of feeling yourself here and you're just swinging, but these double jump quick draws that you do, if you get your jump taken, you're just in a terrible position. And you do get your jump taken, but I don't trust this Falco to kill you off of it. He absolutely should have. He should have down beat here to catch you. Falco
Yeah.
down beat, really good against Ike Ether, and then he should have dared you, but whatever. Ooh, he hits those though. It's hard to criticize this because you're just kind of, you know, having fun.
Yeah.
You do need to be a little
That's
bit,
kind of why.
yeah, why
Yeah.
you
That's
didn't want
kind
to
of
watch
why
it,
I
yeah.
didn't. Yeah, the other one, because the other one was kind of more of just me swinging on the guy.
Okay, he's got the combos, kind of. So we gotta not let this get away from us here. Ooh, yeah. This is suddenly kind of scary against Falco, so let's hope you get back to form and stop screwing around. There it is. That was quick.
Yeah.
All right, and I like that spot dodge. And then yeah, you missed the up air, so you reacted and just F tilted. Good stuff. Your advantage state is really clean. I like watching it.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I've been told that I'm a good with advantage. My disadvantage is kind of where I die.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Is you go high way too much. You got to go low. Really, really important. Let me see if since we have a second, show you some. You probably already know all of this, but let me just remind you of some of the matchups, okay?
You know, like a lot of stuff I don't really do off the stage because a lot of people don't really punish it.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is you're gonna get punished way less if you just go low.
Yeah.
And you'll not only do better against like really good players, you'll also, you know, much more consistently be living to like 120 instead of dying at 80, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So what I see you doing a lot is this, right? Where you do sort of the 50-50 mix up the, oh, am I going to go high? Oh, am I going to go low? And then people freak out, right? Good players are not going to freak out. They're either going to throw out a hitbox here, or they're going to fake going to ledge and then catch you later, right? So what you need to be doing is trying to hold on to your double jump when you get sent out here, and then doing, you can actually pretty low down go like this, right?
Yeah.
Just from right here, bam. So that's going to help you a lot. If you're way up here and, you know, you can actually save your jump a lot of the time and just snap straight to ledge, and then if you get hit, you'll have your jump. Another option is to go very low and just air dodge up, because Ike's air dodge goes so far. It's actually like, it's not the best air dodge in the game, but it is one of the best in distance. You know, you can use it like Ness or Crom. So yeah, those two mix-ups combined are going to help you so much. Just go low. Look how low you can snap with quick draw. It's actually crazy. That's not even. I can go lower. That was just barely on the line. But yeah, once you practice the spacing, you want to always hit below ledge and snap.
Yeah.
And just, going low is going to help you so much. And do everything you can to avoid ethering.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our hour. I hope this was helpful to you.
Yeah.
I'll be sending you the recording in a bit, as well as a session summary. Do you have any questions?
No, not really.
So there is, I've been told by the Metafy people to let you know about this. There's like a refer a friend program, where if you refer, there's like should be a link at the bottom left of your Metafy, and if you refer to someone else and they sign up, you get $10 Metafy credit, and they also get $10 Metafy credit. So something to think about. But I appreciate you signing up for a session. And yeah, the DMs are always open if you got any questions. All right, have a good one, dude.
You too.
Bye.